Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Clark's Automotive Review. My name is Harrison Clark, and this is week 15 of the cleanest show on YouTube, and I'm just so excited that I'm going to be giving something away.
This guy is crazy.
Well, it's been bright and beautiful here in the Pacific Northwest, as you may be able to tell. I got a little sun, so excuse the redness of face. Other than that, we got a lot to talk about this week, so we're going to hurry up. We've got several cars to quickly review today, so we're going to hurry right into it, starting off with the Scion XB. The 2012 version is continuing on with the second generation of XBs. It has a little 2.4-liter inline-4 that pushes 158 horsepower and 162 foot-pounds of torque. It gets 28 miles per gallon, weighs a little bit, just a tad over 3,000 pounds, and hits 60 in just under 8 seconds. The next car is a car that I probably wouldn't give second thought to. I don't think I would review it, except for now I've had several friends comment that they really like this car. I see them driving all over the place, and that would be the Kia Soul. Kia's hit it off great with the Soul. It has a 1.6-liter four-cylinder that pushes 138 horsepower and 123 foot-pounds of torque. Then, of course, if you want to upgrade to get a little bit more power, you can have the 2-liter, which pushes 168 horsepower. Despite its lightweightness of about 2,800 pounds, it still hits 60 in about mid-8-second range. But the strong point is that the 1.6-liter gets 35 miles per gallon. And moving on to my personal favorite of the three cars would be the Nissan Juke. And it's kind of weird that it's my favorite because I'm not really into like the little, bubbly look, bubble headlights and little compact SUV things. I'm not really into that, but I really like the Nissan Juke. Okay, maybe I do know why it's my favorite. Probably because it has a turbocharged four-cylinder that pushes 188 horsepower and 177 foot-pounds of torque. It gets its just under 3,000 pounds up to 60 in 7.3 seconds, and it gets 32 miles per gallon. Now, if anybody's heard about the Juke, I'm sure that they've already heard about the Juke-R, but let's review. This Juke-R that they're planning on producing, they're only going to produce about, at the most, 25 of these cars. They're going to cost somewhere around $600,000 each. What they did is pretty much just take the Juke shell. That's pretty much all. Then they put some hopped up suspension in it. They dropped a 3.8-liter twin turbo V6 that they got from the Nissan GT-R that pushes 485 horses. Despite its 4,000 pounds, it can get up to 60 in 3.7 seconds. And there's rumors of them tweaking the engine even more to pushing 545 horses, and that it could hit the 60 time in 3.4 seconds and a quarter mile of about 12 seconds. Unfortunately, we can't sit and drool too long because I am limited for time, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave links to pictures of each car down below since I can't have them in the show. And last of all, I want to talk about my other car, which I haven't really had a chance to talk about, and that's a 1965 Mercury Park Lane Marauder. It has a high output 390 in it that revs at 6,000 RPMs instead of, I think the usual was 5,200 RPMs for the regular 390s. Pushes a little more horsepower at 300 horses and 427 foot-pounds of torque. It weighs 3,750 pounds, and I think that it can hit 60 in about 6.5 seconds, maybe low 6s on a good day. It has 300-to-1 ratio gears, so I'm sure if I shortened up the gears, I might be able to get down to about 6. Now, it's a big cruiser. Basically, it was Mercury's version of the Galaxy 500. It's exactly the same car. You can literally take the shell off of my Mercury and drop a Galaxy shell right on top of it. It has the same wheelbase, same powertrain, everything about it's the same. Anyway, getting on with my own story, to my own shame, I hadn't started it in a really long time. September! So I went over to the heated storage unit that I keep it at, and I took out all the old bad gas that was in there since I think 2010, put in some fresh gas, put a little quick start in there. Now, I hadn't disconnected the battery since the last time I started it either. It turned over like I started it yesterday, just took a few pumps of the pedal, a few quick start to get fuel running through the gas line once more, and it started right up. But I can't drive it out on the street because I've had the body work done, and so it's completely all stripped down. So anyway, I took a video of it running, and I thought maybe you might enjoy. you saw some what looks like warping in the bodywork, it's not really warping. What it is that he used 2 different kinds of primer in it, and so it makes it look like it's warped, but if you run your hand down it, it's perfect. Okay guys, thanks for watching and your patience, and as promised, because this is episode 15, I'm going to be giving away a $25 gift card to Amazon. All you have to do is leave a comment down below about anything on this show, or anything you want to, or anything about me. I don't really care. Liking this video always helps, only of course if you like what you saw. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. This wraps up episode 15, and I'll see you next week.